Everyone, my name is Dr. Coca, and in this video we're going to be looking at balances. So we use balances in organic labs quite often. So there are many different balances out there. Each will come with different capabilities and limitations. So there are some balances that will weigh chemicals to several grams. Other ones will weigh chemicals to a few milligrams, and there are analytical balances that will weigh chemicals to a fraction of a milligram. Now, the more accurate these balances are, you'll often encounter that the last digit will often fluctuate quite often due to the wind in the room. So the reason for that would be due to the air circulation in the room, especially with the hoods working. And so that becomes quite frustrating. So a balance like this one here, which has these windows or glass doors that you can move, so there's one in the back here and one in the front. You can open these and close them. When you have them closed, that prevents air from moving across the balances. And so that would limit some of that fluctuation. A balance like this one here does not have those, so you will often see a lot more fluctuation in those last few digits. Each balance will also have a max weight that you can put on it. So for example, this one here has a max weight of 300 grams, so you can't exceed that, and that would include the weight of any container that you might use to help you in weighing out a chemical. As far as weighing equipment that you might use or glassware you might use, there are many different ones you can use. So often people will use beakers, so a simple beaker, but you could also use things such as weighing paper. Here's a single sheet of a weighing paper, and there's also weighing bolts that come in different sizes. So this is a little bigger one, and this is a smaller one. You can also use round bottoms. So here's an example. As you can see, the bottom is round. So you can place that on a balance and weigh out a chemical. But you can also use what's called a cork ring, which is essentially a stand for a round bottom. So that cork ring you can place inside of the balance and place a round bottom on top of it, and that would keep the round bottom standing up. As far as transferring chemicals from a chemical bottle to a container that you might use to weigh out that chemical, there's many spatulas you can use. So there are in our lab 3 different types. So there's this type, this slightly smaller one, and this one that has a curve on it. It honestly doesn't really matter too much which one you use. They all serve the same purpose.